Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, and welcome to my new channel, Mayta What Ifs. And today I am back with my first What If on this channel. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, it is my first What If, so I'm gonna go with that. As you guessed from the title, the name of this What If is What If Naruto was the pure Uzumaki? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now, before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with Kushina Uzumaki, as we see her standing in a field, and in front of her was a scene that put a smile on her face. It was her husband Minato Namikaze and her two beautiful kids, Menma Uzumaki Namikaze and Mito Uzumaki Namikaze, both of them redheads and twins as well. And they were having a good and fun time. That is until, out of nowhere, the whole atmosphere changed into darkness and cloudy one, and the ground beneath them turned into craters, and the ground cracked as both Minato and both of the kids fell down into the pit hole in which huge flames were lit. As that is when from behind Kushina, before she could do anything, she heard a voice which sent chills down her spine. Why? Why did you leave me behind? Why? What did I do wrong? Was I not good enough? As Kushina turned around to find a carbon copy of Minato, but one who resembled Menma a lot. Naruto? Is that you? Said Kushina with tears in her eyes, because there was a huge wound on Naruto's chest and it was bleeding out, and the 13-year-old was standing like he has risen from the dead, or from the looks of it. His whole face was covered with the shade of his hair, but the blood dripping down from his wound was quite obvious that it was a fresh wound. Oh my god, what happened to you? It all happened because of you. You all left me. Why? As now we see, Kushina, before anything could happen, the ground beneath her cracked as well, as she too opened to the pit that fell beneath her. But before she went down, all she saw was a red star that shot down from the sky to the ground, evaporating everything, destroying everything. As that is when she woke up from her nightmare that she was having, panting heavily. As she looked to her side to find that Minato was already up and gone downstairs to prepare breakfast from what she could smell. As that is when she began to calm her nerves down from the nightmare, but she couldn't shove it off. So, she, having a hunch, then went towards the scroll section and began to look through the Uzumaki sacred scrolls given to her by Mito herself, Mito Uzumaki. As after searching for almost half a day, we see that Kushina was now surrounded in a messed up scroll room. As Minato came there, what the hell? Kushina, what the hell are you doing here? And why did you mess everything up? I have to clean it up, you know, said Minato, sounding a bit annoyed. As that is when he saw that Kushina wasn't answering any of his questions, and she was still in her sleep gone. As that is when Minato appeared next to her. Kushina, is everything fine? It can't be. The star. I saw it, Minato. This red star, it means a pure Uzumaki is born. And only the mothers can see it, from who they are born from. And I also saw Naruto. He was wounded badly. Kushina, for the past 13 years, we have been completely cut off with the elemental nations, away hiding here as Sensei suggested alongside Hiruzen-sama. Naruto is under their care. They will protect him. The only reason we left him behind is because of the soul that he holds of the Biju, while the other holds the chakra. We didn't want the three of them get hurt because of the Biju, and that is why we left him behind under their care, and they have given us confidence that nothing will happen to him. All we can do is, until we find a child of prophecy or a way for the kids to control the chakra, is to believe in them. I can't. This nightmare that I had, it was so real. For the past 13 years, we haven't seen or heard any news about Naruto from them. I'm worried sick. Please, get in touch with Jiraiya. At least a picture, if nothing else. I just want to see him. If he's doing fine. Kushina, believe me when I say this. He is doing fine. I trust Konoha's people. for their better judgment. And not only that, I trust my sensei and Hiruzen-sama. Everything is fine with our son. Even if we don't know, I know so. That they will protect him even if the whole village is destroyed. As Kushina calmed herself down, but she did not knew that it was about to begin the journey of her nightmares from that night onwards. As now we go towards Konoha, where we see Kakashi returning back, empty-handed, with two headbands clutched in his hand. As tonight was quite a sad night for Konoha. Sad night for Kakashi and Team 7. Tsunade and Jiraiya as well, who were waiting patiently for Kakashi and the rescue team, who were sent to rescue and make sure that Sasuke Uchiha, the Uchiha that deserted the village tonight, was returned back to the village safely. The whole team returned, except for Shikamaru, injured. As for Naruto, who was the only one left behind, and possibly engaging with Sasuke, both of them wasn't seen or nearby when Kakashi returned. As Sakura then said, "Sensei, where is Naruto or Sasuke-kun?" As Kakashi didn't say anything, as all he could do was look to the side while looking to the ground, his head limp, and he didn't even have the energy or courage to say the words. As Jiraiya sighed and looked down as well, as Tsunade then said, "No, tell me it's a lie, Kakashi. Tell me the brat is okay." "I'm sorry, Tsunade-sama. I saw it myself. There was a huge explosion. Naruto was using the Kyuubi's chakra with the Rasengan, and Sasuke was using the curse mark seal with the Chidori," he said, while saying the name of his technique. Both of them were about to attack at full force until I called out Naruto, and he looked towards me. Suddenly, Sasuke charged headfirst and stabbed the Chidori into his heart, and there was a huge explosion. After that, there was only this left, alongside your necklace that was covered in blood. As Kakashi began to shake as he fell down to his knees, it's Naruto's blood. It's all my fault. I should have intervened instead of calling him out. Damn it all. As Sakura was also shaken, Sasuke really killed Naruto. She knew that Naruto was annoying, but she didn't even thought for a bit that Sasuke would go that far. Not after everything that has happened. As that is when Sakura then said, "What happened to him?" "Sasuke has deserted the village, Sakura. He is a murderer. He murdered Naruto Uzumaki in cold blood, using my technique that I taught him to protect his comrades and friends from the village, not to kill them. If you excuse me, Hokage-sama, I have to go somewhere." As that is when we see Jiraiya also sighed and looked down. Damn it, how am I gonna tell this to Minato? Damn it, Sensei, I wish you were here. How am I gonna do this alone? Maybe Naruto is out there. As that is when Jiraiya then said, "Tsunade, I'm going to search for the boy, or at least find his body. After I return, I will tell you something important, and they need to be called back." "Who, Jiraiya? Who are you talking about?" says Tsunade. "Now is not that important time, Tsunade. I will tell you everything once I return. For the time being, what is important is, I'll look for the boy." As this was going in Konoha, we go towards Otogakure, Orochimaru's base. As we see, with Kabuto Yakushi, arrived Sasuke Uchiha, his hand covered in blood, and his eyes morphed into Mangekyo Sharingan. As now we see, he had a solemn look on his face. The only bond that he was able to create in that village was destroyed by his own hands. And now, in his heart, instead of feeling joy that he unlocked the power to kill the only goal in his life, Itachi Uchiha, his older brother, he was feeling guilt, and a lot of it, and sadness, like he lost a brother. As that is when Orochimaru, who has heard this news from Kimimaru, then said, "My oh my, Sasuke, you surely have proven your loyalty of where you stand." "What do you mean by that, Orochimaru?" "You have certainly did a number on that Uzumaki boy." "Poor brat. wasn't even able to survive. Not by a long shot. He's a strong, dense dope. I know he will be. What do you mean, Sasuke? I have to kill him in a combat, not like this, while he was not himself. Well, regardless of what you're trying to say, Sasuke, or what you tried to achieve, you have achieved it already. Naruto Uzumaki is dead. It has been confirmed. Jiraiya has gone out to search for his body. Kakashi, your sensei, has confirmed it himself. And you are the one who is to claim his kill. As Sasuke's eyes widened as he felt shiver down his body and something twisting in his guts. It felt so wrong. Like he was the one who did something wrong. He shouldn't feel this way, like Itachi said. He should be fine. He should be consumed by darkness to be able to beat him. And that is what he was doing. No. I shouldn't have done that. No. God damn it, no. Thought Sasuke to himself. I need some time alone. Said Sasuke. Fine. Show him the room, Kabuto, where he will be staying from now on. We will begin your training from tomorrow onwards, Sasuke. So make sure your head is clear. Said Orochimaru before Sasuke left. As now we go towards a river. It has been a few days since the Battle of the Valley of the End, where 13-year-old Naruto and Sasuke collided, and Naruto was supposedly killed. As we see, a wounded Naruto floating on a huge log was going down a stream until he was discovered by someone. Someone with a green hair. Huh? Is he alive? As that is when we see that someone pulled him out and checked the pulse and was able to determine that he was alive indeed with a faint pulse. Seeing the wounds that someone brought him in her cave, and there she began to treat the wounds. As now we see that it took a few months of hard work and continuous caring by her that Naruto was able to heal. And once he did, he was covered in bandages, a lot of them. As now we see, his savior was resting nearby him in the same cave while there was a small fire lit by near them. She has used almost all of her stock of bandages to make sure that he was safe and healthy. As that is when she began to hear some rustling in the woods nearby, as she flinched, realizing what was about to come. It was a huge mob that had pitchforks, kunais, as well as lit up lights made of fire that they were bringing towards her. With a sinister smirk on their face, tonight is the night when we kill the demon. She will pay for what she has done. That demon spawn needs to die. She could hear the faint murmuring amongst them. As that is when we see, suddenly she began to get up and was now pacing back and forth. She couldn't just leave the injured one behind that she saved and has been taken care of for a few months. So, in act of bravery, she went in and stood in front of the cave. What do you want? Well, the demoness has shown her face. My name is Fu. I'm not a demon. Well, you are one, demon spawn, because you possess one. I don't know what you're talking about. Well. You got certainly some courage in you, haven't you? As now we see Fu, the girl named, flinched when she heard that voice. It was her own father amongst the mob. Kill her, he said as she looked down, as a huge mob charged towards her. But before any of the attacks could happen or anyone could hit her, we see that nothing came. As she opened her eyes to see that, there was a huge spear in the hand of a bandaged mummy that was standing in front of her. As a blue eye under the bandages could be seen under the moonlight, as the flames were lit nearby. As suddenly the flame stick was hit in the face as the bandages began to burn, revealing the blonde locks and blue eyes. And every wound that was appeared there before, gone. As that is when, grabbing the same flame stick, Naruto then stabbed it straight through 3 people. It was a blunt stick, but the strength behind that pushed the stick through the 3 people was quite enough that they were all killed. As that is when Fu was shocked to see the brutality, and after that, It was consecutive murders, one after another. No one was spared. Before her father could be killed, we see that Fu then said, "Please stop." Not him. As only inches away from his face, a kunai was halted, as the man had already pissed himself in the pants. As now we see, the man then said, "Please, please don't kill me." As Naruto got up and began to move to the side after throwing the kunai, we see that the man grabbed the kunai and went towards Naruto to kill him, but Naruto grabbed his hand and reversed it and stabbed him in the heart, as he had an emotionless face. As after that we see Naruto was standing there as the adrenaline left his body. As Fu then asked, after seeing the brutality, recovering from the shock, Who are you?" "I don't know." "What is your name?" "I don't remember. I don't know anything. Who am I? Where did I come from?" My name is Fu. I found you in the riverbank. You were injured and wounded badly. You had this jacket on. And I found your stuff in the holster." As all Naruto could find was that it was his, card that held his identity, and everything else was erased because of it being dissolved in water. As for the kunais, they were gathering some rust by now as well. Naruto, huh? "What is my last name?" "I'm sorry," said Fu. "Naruto-kun, everything else got destroyed because of it being in water for I don't know how much time." "I see. Why were they attacking you?" I have been..." As after that we see Fu then looked down and told everything to him. "I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but it's fine. I'll protect you as a thanks. I'll stay with you." "Why are you staying in a cave and not somewhere near?" As Fu flinched, as Naruto then realized that he has done something wrong. "I'm sorry if I didn't mean it like that." No, it's fine, Naruto-kun. You didn't knew." I see." As after that, Naruto didn't realize what was going on, but how he was able to defeat all of them, he still couldn't know. But one thing was for sure, he certainly has gained strength. Over the course of a few weeks while they stayed there, Naruto with his bare hands was able to pluck huge trees from the ground, indicating that his strength has overall increased 100-folds. And not only that, his endurance as well. As one time, a huge pointy rock, while in a cave, fell from the roof, which would have pierced through a body of a human, but it bounced off Naruto's skin, as while he scratched that area like it was itching or something. That was weird. As Fu was standing there, covered in shock, while the Biju within her then spoke. "That boy. Could it be? Why do I sense his force on him? It cannot be. I shouldn't tell her about this, not until it is evident." As now we see something similar going on between the Biju inside Naruto. What has happened to the brat? It seems as if he has forgotten about me and my existence and his own. And what is this strength that he has found? As that is when Kurama's eyes widened as he realized it cannot be. A pure Uzumaki. I haven't thought I would be able to be sealed within one of them again. Who knew, Mito? Your cursed power, blessed by my father, on your clan, would be passed down to this idiot, who seems like he has changed and matured after forgetting of who he was. Or maybe dropping or forgetting about his mask. Maybe it is best for him and best for me. Maybe we should get away from all of this. As that is when QB decided that he wouldn't bother Naruto, because Naruto wouldn't bother him from now on, and he liked this Naruto much better than the previous one, who was an obnoxious, over-the-top loudmouth brat. As that is when QB began to fill his head with thoughts like moving on and going somewhere far, and that is what they did. As after Naruto said this with Fu, they left to the corner side of the whole elemental nation where nobody could find them, similar to Minato and Kushina but far away from them, in a lush green forest where they were hidden perfectly fine. as Naruto, with his strength, was able to build them a cabin. And not only that, due to the seeds that Fu had been able to gather, and due to her survival instincts of surviving in the nature by itself, she was able to tell what was capable of being eatable and what was not, and they were able to survive out there without requiring anything else and start their own life. And while doing so, time and years begin to pass by as Naruto and both Fu reach at the age of 15. As 2 years have gone by since they have been with each another, as Naruto, even without knowing his past, has moved on and was growing closer to Fu, more protective and possessive of her. He did not know why, but to him, she was the only light in this grey world, because aside from her, everything seemed dull and grey. And as for Fu, she too began to have some feelings for Naruto. While this was going on, we go towards Minato and Kushina. Kushina has been having nightmares for the past 2 years, same as in the beginning of the story about the shooting star and of Naruto, him being wounded and all that. Still, no news about Naruto or anything as an update has been sent by Jiraiya, because he has grown fearful. He was in denial that Naruto was dead. He has dedicated the past 2 years searching every corner of elemental nations, and yet no clue of Naruto or his remains have been found. As now we go back to Konoha, where we see Minato has sent a letter, as Jiraiya was shaken to the core when the letter was given to him. No, I think it is time I tell her. As Kakashi and Tsunade was called by Jiraiya somewhere safe. What is it, Jiraiya? Why have you called me here? I don't have time for this bullshit. Cleanse yourself from the alcoholism, Pime. There's something serious that you need to know. Cut the crap, I am serious, said Jiraiya, raising his voice. And both Tsunade and Kakashi knew, if anything, Jiraiya never raised his voice on Tsunade. And now he did. What is it, Jiraiya? You're scaring me. Something happened to you? It is about Orochimaru, or have you found that Uchiha? I have found him already, long ago. But I have other more important things to worry about. You know that Minato and Kushina, both of them died the day Naruto was born, right? Yes. Actually, they didn't. Those were blood clones. Both of them and Naruto's siblings are alive and well. They were told by us on the night the QB attack happened that they should go into hiding because the masked person was out there. And Naruto, he was the Jinchuriki of the QB soul, so while being placed together, something weird was happening, like the soul was trying to consume his chakra back, making it painful for the three of the kids. So to make that stop, we separated them. Nothing went wrong with Menma and Mito, so we sent them with Minato and Kushina, while we took the charge of Naruto. What? Said both of them, as Kakashi then said, Sensei was alive? All this time he was alive? Yes. He and Kushina are both, and so are the other kids, Naruto's siblings. But Naruto, what about him? He's dead. No, he isn't. My spy network has been tracking down every moment regarding a blonde kid. A last sighting of that blonde kid was, well, in Takigakure. A kid has seen him when 2 years ago with their Jinchuriki before both of them left, after staying there for a few months. He found some newfound strength and was able to, with bare hands, kill many people. What? That can't be right. Naruto would never kill anyone, said Kakashi. True, but the features, the whisker marks, everything was there. It cannot be ignored. And this was found, as Jiraiya slammed a card on the table that was almost wiped out of its way from being decayed because of staying in water and so on and so forth, but it had a vivid image of Naruto, a smiling, mysterious blonde, and only the name Naruto there. Something tells me that after that night, something happened to him, something that changed him completely. We have to know what, but before that, we have to prepare for Minato and Kushina because they're going to be arriving anytime soon here. Anytime. As now we see, as Konoha prepared for the arrival of their Kage, in Amegakure, the Akatsuki prepare to hunt down the Nine Tails as well as the Seven Tails, because they have located, thanks to Zetsu, both Xiaomei and Kurama, and Naruto and Fu. And the whole Akatsuki has went there on the request of, well, Zetsu, because he knew that Naruto has gotten dangerous because something about him has changed. Over the course of years, we see that Naruto has grown his hair longer until it reached wild and down to his, well, back. As for Fu, she too has grown pretty and beautiful as well. As now we see, Naruto was working in the field until he stood still and looked behind, his eyes like a wild predator eyeing his prey. As he then said, "Fu, go inside and lock the door, and remain there. And make sure you activate the seals." I see. As soon as Fu went inside, she did some hand seals as a barrier erupted as Naruto was standing on the outside with nothing more than a plow in his hand that he created by himself made out of wood. As that is when we see the Akatsuki emerged. "What can I do for you people?" As that is when we see one of them then said, "Naruto Uzumaki, I do not know who you are searching for. My name is Naruto. I'm not an Uzumaki." So I think that it confirms that the brat has forgotten his memories. "You know who I was?" "Yes, we do know who you are, Naruto. You are from Konoha. You are a shinobi of there. You are this child of Minato Namikaze and Kushino Uzumaki, the fourth Hokage, your hero. I do not know any of these people." As everyone was shocked and surprised, as that is when Deidara said, "This is certainly interesting. Seems like the brat is suffering from a memory loss. How about I jog your memory with some art of mine?" As Pain then said, "This is easy for us. Come with us peacefully. Otherwise you will get hurt. Leave my home. I'm gonna say this only once, and only once. You leave us no choice. Hard way it is." As now we see Kisame and one Kakazu alongside Hidan then begin to walk forward. As that is when Naruto, using his plow, literally hit Kisame in the head with such force that his eyes popped out from his socket and so did his brain, dislocating his jaw, killing him with a single blow from a weapon that was made out of wood. And not even a weapon, a thing that was used for plowing. As that is when Akatsuki realized something was off about him. As Naruto looked up with a dangerous look in his eyes. "Leave my home," Naruto said only once. And that is when the Akatsuki felt fear. All of them did. Even Zetsu's hands were shaking. As that is when he realized. They all did. They all fucked up. Because what happened next was another massacre. None of them was able to survive. Not even Tobi, not even Zetsu, not even Pain himself. All parts of his were destroyed. And as for Itachi, him being the Genjutsu master, was quite shocked and surprised that Naruto was able to break through each and every bit of his Genjutsu again and again and again. And in the end, he was able to escape only because he was able to place Naruto, sacrificing one of his eyes using the Izanagi Genjutsu. As with the help of that Genjutsu, he was able to escape, with one blind eye. As now we see Itachi limping outside on the outskirts of the forest. Damn it, what happened to him? He wasn't like Naruto. He's a completely different person. This was a mistake. But it's a good thing that I found him. As using a crow, he wrote down a scroll and sent it him to Konoha towards none other than Jiraiya. Akatsuki might be gone. One less threat to worry about. But him? They should know. Maybe they'll be able to change him. I just wish Sasuke finds me and ends me, so that he can be on his way back to the village to lift up the name of the Uchiha and stop doing this madness. I have to find him soon. As for Akatsuki, he said, throwing the ring to the ground after destroying it, it's done for. All thanks to Naruto. As now we see Naruto begin to clean up the bloody mess that he created, as well as the dead bodies, and soon a huge bonfire was lit in which each and every bit of the bodies were burned to ashes. As Naruto clamped his hands together and prayed, "May your soul rest in peace. You should have left while you were all in one piece," said Naruto. As now we see him leaving and cleaning himself before returning back to his farm after picking up his blow to his wife, because Naruto and Fu for themselves have taken the vows, and now were even aware of Kurama and, well, Chaume. Both of them were seen as guardians and their guiding ones. As Kurama then said, "You did good, kid. No matter what happens, this life of yours must be protected, away from all the chaos and madness the elemental nation has to offer." "Yeah, you knew about my past, did you not?" "I know, kid." "Good. Don't ever tell me, because the life I have is perfect. I don't want it gone." "Why, kid? You haven't answered that question. I have been asking you for the past year or so, for how long you have known about me." "It's simple. When Fu found me, I was injured with gravely wounds, wasn't I?" "Yes." "That answers my question and your question. I don't want to know, because my life before this one was hell if I had to go through that to survive." As Kurama smirked, "Yeah, I guess you are right, kid. I guess you're right. But if someone from your past catches up to you as a ghost, what will you do?" "Same. Give them option to leave and never mess with me again. Be polite and a little bit forceful the next time. And what happened next if they don't listen still? Same outcome as those punks who came here." As now we see, back in Konoha, while this was going on in the forest, Minato and Kushina has returned, shocking the whole elemental nation. And not only that, telling that both of the kids might be the children of prophecy, but Kushina had other worries to worry about. For the past 2 years, she has been having the same nightmare and has dark circles under her eyes. As now we see, she had only one question before anything in the whole council chambers: "Where is my son? Where is Naruto?" As everyone flinched when they heard that name. As that is when Minato nodded and asked Jiraiya and Tsunade, "Where is Naruto-sensei?" As that is when the letter arrived, as Jiraiya opened it and was shocked. "I think I know where he is. Tsunade, gather a squadron. Naruto has been located. I'll tell you everything on the way." As now we see, a week went by as the whole team was sent. Team consisting of Naruto's friends, Sakura, as well as Jiraiya, Tsunade, and even Minato, Kushina, as well as Menma and Mito. All of them arrived in the forest as they ventured in deep within, as the map suggested, and soon they came in front of a farm. As that is when we see in that farm was resting a blonde-haired, not a kid, but a man who was tall and quite a muscular build with long hair. He was only wearing a tank top that was dirty because of working in the farm, and he was wearing an orange pants that was, well, with black shinobi sandal. As Naruto got up immediately, as his eyes then his gaze fell upon the people that arrived. His gaze was intense, and everyone flinched when they fell upon him. As that is when immediately Kushina realized what it was alongside Tsunade. "He's a pure Uzumaki, isn't he, Kushina?" As Kushina nodded, "Yes, he is." As Naruto got up and arrived, "Yes? Is there something I can help you with?" "Naruto. Wait, you don't remember us?" As Naruto then asked Kurama, as Kurama then told him everything. Tsunade, Jiraiya, Kakashi, Sakura. As Naruto said their name, they were happy, except for Jiraiya. "Naruto, you sound like you're guessing." "It's because I am. I have no clue of who you all might be and who I was to you before my life." What? What do you mean?" said Kiba. "You are our friend. We studied together. We played together when we were kids." "Might have, but I do not know any longer. I have no memory of who you all were. Can I see your memories, Naruto?" "What?" said Naruto, looking towards a blonde-haired girl. I have to see, please. There might be some links that are broken." "No. I'm happy as I am with my wife." As everyone flinched when they heard this word. "Wife?" "Yes. Come out, kids. Fu." As now we see, some folk kids were running out, as Naruto has taken them in once he accidentally killed both of their parents while they were pups. They tried to steal something from his farm, and Naruto got pissed and then regretted killing them. So, to atone for that, he began to raise them. And that is why he called them kids. as both of the fox kids came out alongside with Fu, who was, well, expecting because she had a huge bulge in her stomach now. As Kushina's eyes widen, as you can see, I'm perfectly healthy and happy here. I do not know who you all were to me, but I request that you all leave me alone and leave me be as I am. I do not wish to be a part of the shinobi world any longer. I have no memory of it, and I certainly do not wish to be a part of whatever I was before. If it got me to that situation where she had to save me from drowning while wounded with a grave wound on my chest, then I'm happy with that those memories are all gone. But what about your life? What about us? Listen, I said I don't care. I am who I am and I am happy of what I have become. Why can't you all be if you all say that you are my friends or whatnot? True, but we all miss you. You can always visit me. Maybe we can form some sort of new bonds. But me coming back out there to any of your homes or, my home, as you call it, no, that's not gonna happen. This is my home. This is my safe haven. Me, my wife, everyone will live here. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not the man or person you're looking for. Even if I am that, I have no memory of who I was before. So you can consider him dead. As now we see Naruto begin to turn and walk away. As Tsunade then said, I'm Tsunade, and you promised me that if I become the Hokage, you will take the seat once you grow up. Are you sure you don't want that, kid? No. I have no memory of such, as I have been telling you. I don't want to be Hokage or whatnot. Even if I did have such desire before, all I desire is now of peaceful life that I have. So please, I kindly request, leave me be. Someone needs to take care of us, Naruto. So allow us to stay here until the boy or the girl is born. As Naruto looked towards Fu and then sighed, it's been a few months, I guess. You can remain. As after checking up, Tsunade and everyone else stayed there, and for a few months, that is all that they did. During those months, Naruto began to have some vivid visions of who he was and what he might have been, and soon he regained his memories. Slowly but surely, and yet still, even after all the months that he has spent, he formed once again bonds with all of them. And once he did, he still was, stubborn with his decision like before. I'm not leaving, Bachan. I'm gonna stay here. But now you all know where to visit me. And yeah, I still hate you for leaving me behind. Even though I can't hate you to that point, but I still hate you for that. You should be happy that I didn't have my tools to prank you to core. You damn idiot old bastard, said Naruto, looking towards Minato, who flinched as Kushina chuckled. Yeah, you're in on this too, you redhead. I'm gonna get both of you once I return. So you're gonna? Nah, I'll visit you sometime soon with Boruto over here. And you know what? Once I do, I better see either one of you be the Hokage. As both Menma and Mito said, you betcha, little brother, we will be. As in the end, Naruto was able to gain his family, but also was able to get new bonds after forgetting about his old ones, or rekindled those ones. As for Akatsuki and all those threats, with the newfound strength of the pure Uzumaki, Naruto was able to wipe that out. But that he didn't care about. Why? Because he had now a life of peace, away from elemental nations, with his wife and love of life, Fu, and their newborn son, Boruto. And he still will be in touch with his siblings and his friends. And as for his, father and mother, they were another story. They were now the targets of his pranks that he vowed that he will get as a revenge for leaving him behind for all those years and all the misery that he experienced. Hey, at least he deserved that much, right? As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. This is, I don't know what I should say. Mayta? What ifs? This is me, and yeah, this is it for the time being. See you in the next vid. Peace.